HSC. Alright, first HD skin competition. I would like to welcome everyone. I would also like to welcome our nice judges. We got Lily Gumdrop, and then we got
Hi.
D-Bin of Trash with us.
I'm just gonna post an emote in chat.
We had about 11 competitors, but a lot of them had stuff due to things. So we have 3 competitors with us today. We have the Blazing Corgis, GTN 1910, and this competition's theme is Halloween.
Hey, so before we move on, yes, I did procrastinate. Yes, this is about a year old. Joke's on you. I'm still gonna post it. Anyway, enjoy the video.
So we got a bunch of skins for you guys today. So all right, contestants, you can now turn into your skins.
Oh my.
Ooh, okay. Since we only have probably 2-ish rounds, first will be based on how they stuck to the theme and just a skin in general. So first competitor, Blazing, do you mind coming over to the stand? All right. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I like the bandages. I like it.
I like the
Wherever
eye.
it
The eye's
is.
terrifying.
The eye is very terrifying. That is really cool looking and really detailed. I like that. I like that. Let's
Where's your inspiration?
I like how spooky it is. You definitely did stick to the theme of Halloween. Definitely. I just thought a stomach. Ooh, okay. Overall skin in general, it is very cool looking. It did stick to the Halloween theme. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm going to give it a 5, but it's because the mouth and the eye have an outline on it, but nothing else does, so the style doesn't match.
That is 17 points. All right, Blazing, get back in there. All right, GTN.
Can I have a stick? I want to be the one that pushes them back in. Please.
Here you go, stick.
That's all I've ever wanted. Yes.
Ooh, he's got the muscle. He's got the drip. I like the outer layer, how it has the different cloth on it.
It goes with a cape.
Yeah, it actually does. It does go with the cape. I like it. I also like the face, how you did HD eyes. I like the eyes. They're very spooky. It
What
is
is the
very
inspiration?
spooky.
Tell me.
What is your inspiration?
What is your inspiration for your art? I must know.
Us artists, we must know.
Wait,
It is
maybe
a
I can
Grim
see what's
Reaper
under
and
the
a cross
cape.
with my. Ooh, I could totally see the Grim Reaper and the cross. I can see that. I like it. It's got overall inspiration. It does kind of have a Halloween vibe. I'm probably gonna have to go for a 4.5. All because there is a lot of white specks on it, and
Yeah,
I do
the
understand
pixels.
that happens sometimes. With transparency, it does happen like that. I understand it, but it is still there. So I would probably get it a 4.5.
Yeah, I would likely give it a 5 for that.
Because I feel the opposite, in the sense of, like, comparing this one to the last one. They've got more stuff that's trying to merge, and, like, so it works really well, the line that goes from across the chest to both arms. And they've got a little bit more
does.
detail. The style also actually, like, is cohesive throughout the entire thing. And with the legs as well, it's not... There's a little bit of a mismatch there, but it's, like, they've tried to get it as close as possible.
Yeah.
So I'd probably give this one a 6.
You upped mine by 1. I'm gonna go with a 5 now. That is 16 points. Thank you, GTN. You may go back
Alright.
into your spot.
Get back in there. Get back in there. No. No.
All right, let's take a look. Ooh, this is super cute. I like the style of the eye. The eye is very cute. It's got a little pumpkin.
My
on
favorite
him.
thing is the mask.
Yeah, the mask really fits. And it's surprising that it's not actually like glitching out, because I've known a lot of hat skins to glitch out.
There is a way you can actually stop that from happening. I can't remember how it
what?
works though.
There is?
I am disappointed that the bottom isn't HD.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much just the mask, the eyes, and then the image
pumpkin
on the shirt.
Yeah. It
I
is
think-
an ideally good idea. It is very Halloween-y because of the orange and the pumpkin. It is very Halloween-y. I don't know. What do you guys think?
For me, I like it all. I like that it all goes together, right? But it's unfortunate. The thing is, the pixel, it's not, the bottom isn't HD.
Yeah.
I'd probably give it a 4 or like
Yeah.
4.5 if we're going that. If we're going into
With
Here, you can have my
probably a 4.5 as well. The idea
Yeah, I
concept
wrote-
is there. It's just it's not.
Yeah,
full
concept,
HD.
but considering this is an HD contest, I'm gonna have to go more of a 3. I do like the
Alright.
premise. The colors are really good. It's
I
just
want
a
my
case of,
stick
like,
back.
small things need a little bit of extra time spent.
Alright, so that gives you a total of 11 points. We are
That's
sorry,
not a stick.
but you did not sadly go on to the next round. It is, you did a very good job. Disclaimer, this is not just for us saying your skin is bad. It is not bad. It's just saying that there's always room for improvement. You can always add more to skins later. And it's a good way to say that you need to improve.
To be fair, if this is like, in terms of a style, this is a style that a lot of people would like in terms of like a show and whatnot, and it's more easily produced than going full HD. So there's nothing wrong with this type of style. It's just that it didn't particularly mesh with the concept of.
If this was a skin competition, then I'd give it a
If it was a normal
8.
skin normal skin competition, it would definitely work with it.
If you ever get stuck and you want advice, by the way, just send me a DM. I don't mind giving like tips and stuff for how to do stuff and how to do it quickly. You can HD by cheating.
So yes, thank you, for being a part of this. We love you. Your HD skin was really cute, really awesome. Thank you for being a part of this competition. Next round 2, move up! I know there's not a lot of people, but move up! This next round, we'll be looking at overall detail and creativity. All right. So now looking at the detail, looking at the hard detail, we've got a lot of teeth. We got a lot of shading on the blood, on the unnamed liquid.
Not really any shading underneath any of the clothes or anything. So you've got shading underneath like the teeth and that, but there's no shading around the mouth. So it's only underneath the tongue and inside the mouth and on the eye, but not on the sleeves or so that is a little bit like, what's it called? Definition put into the main focal pieces.
There's a lot of focal points, and the focal points do have a lot of detail.
Yeah. You can also see in the pants that there's like little ripped up pieces.
Oh,
I just noticed that if you zoom in real close.
There's some ripped pieces on the jean. I see that now.
That's a cool touch.
That's a cool touch. I like how it adds in the little ripples. It does look more realistic with those. The bandage does have a little bit of detail on it.
There's a part of me that wishes you'd put little eyes in the rips on the pants.
Just a little peekaboo.
Cover everything in eyes. I've done that once. It's horrifying and great at the same time.
I would probably go with detail, because now that we notice there is ripples in the pants and there is a little bit in the bandage, I would probably go with a 6.5 on detail.
I feel like I'm an absolute ass because I'm really picky when it comes to detail, because there's a difference between
even the
detail and like very specific detail. So knowing where things versus just putting lines.
Yes.
The bandages, for example, they are mishmashed. The way that bandages actually work when you put them together, obviously they have to overlap, so you get little bits of shadows, one going over the other. They can't technically wrap that way. So it's a case of like, I do appreciate the fact that the detail's there, but the detail is kind of mismanaged. It doesn't technically make sense. And it's the same with like the eye. When you've got an eye that's pronounced, technically you would also have, what's it called? The eye socket. So you'll end up with the eyelid that should be partially covering small parts, both the top and the bottom. And a mouth has a lot of different points to it, because you've got both of your lips which have to come out, and obviously they are pronounced. And if it's just a gaping hole in it, then you've got to have that dip that leads inwards, which is, neither one of them is very easy to make. And you can still achieve it even with a lined style the way that they've got. So for me, I'm unfortunately always really picky. But I will say, for like obviously what they've put in and how much time they had, I would say that I'd probably give them about a 4.
I really like all the details of like the mouth and then the bottom of the jeans, along with the eye socket, the little redness that you could see. So I'd probably give it a 6, just based off of all that.
That is 16.5 points. Thank you, Blazing, for showing your skin. All right, so we're looking on overall detail and creativity. I do like the detail. You did add highlights to the belt. There's also little highlights on the buttons. Oh,
unfortunately, we can't see behind.
Yeah.
That will help us see the back. There we go. There we go.
go.
Oh, okay. That actually lines up perfectly as well. You worked on the back really well.
Yeah, that's not an easy task. I've already been there and done it, and I'm particularly
it is so hard to get things to
All
line up.
lined up.
Yes.
It is so hard, especially the way the skin layout is, how it's all like folded out. You have to figure out which one's which side and figure out where it goes. That's the hardest part of a skin. So I'm glad you were able to get these to line up. I like that. I like that. There's
I
also
can just
shading on
imagine,
the,
like,
on the
this
tip, too.
character just went through a bunch of spider webs and out of
Oh,
the
yeah.
woods. Something
there is a
terrifying like
bunch of
that, like
spider
hunting
webs
an
around this
opponent.
area, so
I do feel like overall this one probably has a little less detail than the last one.
definitely lost less detail, but it is more of like a simplistic style. It does fit together. I'm glad that the details on the sides do fit together.
Yeah, there is a lot of good things with it. There's a few things that I'd probably suggest would need work, and that's your pants coming down really, really low. So pants don't start at the legs. Pants start at the waist.
Yeah, he's kind of wearing like bottom short scarf.
Yeah. So basically everyone would see what they don't want to see. We should normally have covered.
So yeah, just I would recommend making that a little longer because the kneecaps are in the middle center of the leg. So
but they've got like they've obviously thought a little bit more about how the abs work because it's square. Thank you, because Minecraft is square. I know technically it's a rectangle, but it is square-ish. All of the anatomy of a Minecraft character would technically be more square. Put round on it. It just don't make sense. The reason it's round on a human body is because it has to wrap around something, and it is already circular.
I overall enjoy the skin. It is lack of detail, but it still has those cute points that fit together, including the cape. So I'm probably gonna give it a 3.5.
Yeah, I do think it probably would be worthwhile next time. And this is something that I was always supposed to do whenever I was putting a skin out. Always double check to see how your skin is working and make sure you clean it up as much as possible, because obviously those little white lines will cause problems. Which obviously it's fine for things like the hood. You can't do much about that one because it's the way Minecraft works. Simplicity really does work in your favor when you've got bits and pieces to play with. So I do like the style. Some of the details don't quite match, like the way that it's highlighted at the bottom. Technically, I don't know what kind of material it's attempting to be, so I can't really give like good detail points for that because there's a shine on all of the corners. So it could be made out of latex, but it could also be made out of leather, but there's no leather texture, so I can't tell. So I would probably say I'm about the same. I'd give it maybe a 3.5.
I'd say a 4, perhaps, for me.
Yeah,
I don't have much to say.
cloth is a little bit less light reflective, so you can actually go away with not really putting much in the way of a highlight on. Instead, you put more shadows on.
That leaves you at an 11. Thank you, GTN, for being a part of this competition. Sadly, you did not get enough points. Blazing Corgi was the one that won. Thank you for being a part of this competition, GTN. Your skin was amazing. There's always room for improvement. All right, Blazing Corgi, you may come down. You are the winner of the HD skin competition. Thank you so much for being a part of this competition, and congrats to your win. You win a $50 gift card of any sorts to any game, any store, or Visa in general that you can desire.
Wait, there's money involved?
Yep.
Oh, I would have joined! What? I didn't know that factor! I don't want to be a judge, I want to play. Wait.
Alright, thank you guys for being a part of this stream. Go follow all of these amazing people. Lily Gumdrop, go follow her. She makes skin packs as well. Also Bin of Trash, HD Skin Packs on Gumroad. Go follow them. They're amazing people, and I'm glad they were here today. So thank you guys so much for being in this competition. Love you guys. We will end stream now. Bye!